Dr. Matthew Collins walked into the examination room with a clipboard in hand and arrogance in his eyes. The young black woman sitting nervously on the table smiled politely, her hands resting gently on her round belly. "Good morning, doctor," she said softly. Her name was Jasmine Carter, 7 months pregnant and glowing with joy despite the nerves that came with her first child. But Dr. Collins barely looked at her. He flipped through her chart and muttered, "I see you're on state insurance. Figures." Jasmine's smile faltered. "Excuse me?" she asked, her voice trembling. "Nothing," the doctor said, waving his hand dismissively. "Let's just make this quick. I've got real patients waiting." Jasmine's eyes welled up. She'd heard stories of medical discrimination but never thought it would happen to her. When she tried to ask a question about her baby's heartbeat, Dr. Collins sighed impatiently and snapped, "You people really shouldn't read too much off the internet." Her husband, Marcus Carter, a tall man in a suit, stepped in. His expression shifted from warmth to steel in seconds. "Is there a problem here?" he asked coolly. Dr. Collins turned around, already irritated. "And you are?" he asked with clear disdain. Marcus folded his arms. "Her husband," he said, "and also the hospital's new legal counsel." The doctor froze, his face draining of color. "The legal counsel?" he stammered. Marcus nodded slowly. "Yes, the one hired to investigate patient complaints and racial bias among staff." Silence filled the room. Jasmine wiped a tear as Marcus walked closer, standing protectively beside her. Dr. Collins began apologizing, stumbling over his words, trying to explain it was a misunderstanding. But Marcus wasn't interested in excuses. He calmly pulled out his phone, pressed record, and said, "For documentation purposes, could you please repeat what you said earlier about real patients?" The doctor's lips trembled. "Mr. Carter, please," but it was too late. Within hours, the hospital administrator was informed, and an internal review was launched. Days later, Dr. Collins was suspended pending investigation. Meanwhile, the hospital issued a formal apology to Jasmine, who was later reassigned to a compassionate doctor who treated her with dignity. When their daughter was born healthy weeks later, Marcus looked at his wife and said softly, "No one will ever make you feel small again." Jasmine smiled, holding their baby close, knowing love and justice had truly won.